My name is Daniel Kramer. I am a managing partner of Kramer Holcomb Sheik. We are a 9-attorney firm. We started about 5.5 years ago. My focus is catastrophic injury, wrongful death, trials, essentially. My case involves an amazing gentleman named Carlos Salazar. Hard-working guy. He came from very humble beginnings, married his high school sweetheart, had 3 children. He worked for 5 years to become a journeyman wireman electrician. His second day on the job site, he is there early in the morning, about 5 a.m. He parks his car up above on a hill on this job site, and as he's walking down, it's dark, but there's ambient light, and you can see as he's walking, he takes a step and just crashes into this trench. He hits his side, he breaks about 3 ribs in multiple places, and he lacerates his spleen. This causes internal bleeding. He's rushed to the hospital. He's there for about 5 days. Fortunately, he did not need surgery, and he did survive, but he was off work for about 9 months, and those 9 months were very rough. What this case was about these 2 large construction companies. They had dug a trench in the middle of this job site the day before. They had rules that said that they were required to cover or barricade this trench. You can't just leave an open trench open. Construction sites, falls in trenches or falls from heights are one of the leading causes of death and serious injuries in the country. And so it's of particular importance that these construction companies make sure that when they dig a trench that can cause people to die, that they cover it and they give warning to make sure that people are aware of the danger. The reason why we're in trial is because these 2 construction companies, represented by large national law firms with a lot of money, they did not want to accept responsibility. We were forced and happy to go to trial and go to war to get justice for Carlos Salazar, because what happened to him was not right. This was a case about pain, and it was a case about anxiety, and a case about depression, and a case about what happens to someone when they're going to have pain their entire life. So some of the most challenging things was showing the jury that, it wasn't custom and practice in the industry for workers that show up before sunrise, which electricians do, is to carry some kind of flashlight. It's actually the general contractor's responsibility to adequately light the job site so that everyone else can see it. What is not custom and practice is to leave trenches uncovered or unmarked and with no warning. After about 6 days of jury trial, the jury came back and they awarded us about $2.9 million in damages, and the majority of that was for pain and suffering damages. It was difficult because the juries most of them are not in construction. They don't understand how a construction site works. So we had to really bring it to life through PowerPoint presentations, through photographs, through graphics, and MotionLit really brought it to life, essentially. They helped us get the jury to that construction site. They really helped with, using exhibits to really show what it was like in that trench. Because look, we couldn't point to an MRI. There was nothing, and we were upfront with this in jury selection, that you're not going to see an MRI, you're not going to see an X-ray, but you're just going to see a man who's in pain. MotionLit used what we had and really brought it to life, and really helped us tell Carlos Salazar's story. To not have to worry about, is my PowerPoint working, is the technology working, are exhibits all ready to be pulled up, it's the best feeling to just know that that's all taken care of. And that kind of partnership, it's honestly priceless, because our focus has got to be on winning the case. But when MotionLit's there to take that stress away from us, it is beneficial. It's tenfold. It's an amazing thing.